Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I'm going to tell you every week, I don't take days for granted. I don't take life for granted. I don't take you for granted. And I'm going to remind you that you are healthy, you are wealthy, you are prosperous. Everything your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you are great. Okay? You are perfect. You're created. I keep telling y'all, we're supernatural in this natural place. We're triune beings. We're spirit with soul wrapped in this flesh. You are perfect. It's just through this journey, we're striving for perfection. We're walking out our perfection. We are not called or well, no, I'm not. We are called. We are not. The expectation is not for us to be perfect, but the expectation that Jehovah God has for us is to walk out our purpose in every season that we're in, because we are purpose. Okay, He created you before He created the earth, so you already are purpose. Okay, we find our jobs, we find our titles, we find all these things as we walk out the purpose of us in the seasons that we have in these journeys. All right. So here's the deal. Meal Prep Monday. And I'm on one, y'all, okay? Because I did a lot of flying over the last 72 hours. I was in 1, 2, 3, some states. But it's all good. God gets all the glory, okay? But one thing I'm gonna title this week or to this Meal Prep Monday, I want you to ask yourself, and this I've now heard 2 of my mentors say it. Who told you that? All right? Note takers are money makers, and money ain't always, it ain't about this. Your wealth is from inside. Okay? Who told you that? Who told you you couldn't do that? Who told you you were broke? Who told you that? Who told you you were less than? Who told you? Meal Prep Monday. All right? Why am I saying this? So I was it went to the Acceleration Summit. So, I'm in a whole different space. And I want to talk about imagination. Okay? Your imagination and your true self, learning to see things inside out. All right? I told you that we're spirit we're spirit with a soul wrapped in flesh. But naturally, when a situation happens, we start trying to deal with the situation outward in. But I want us to learn how to deal with things inward out, because we're spirit, we're purpose, we walk out seasons. So life is simple, but what's simple to do is also simple not to do. It's the journey that gives us these, I'm going to say, growth spurts. It's the journey that allows us to sit, recalibrate, and line up with our true self. So, anyone who knows me, I'm very black and white. Gray is not good for me. All right? Hot or cold. Lukewarm, I don't like nothing room temperature but my water. Okay? So it's like this has been a transition for me, but I also believe this is why my perspective shifts, and I believe that this is why I'm able to look at things a little different, because I'm having to be intentional to entertain this thing called imagination. Because for me, a long time, I felt like imagination was a falsity. It was hypothetical. Like, I don't like having hypothetical conversations, because either we know the end or we don't. So as I've been walking out this journey, understanding that faith is gray. If I got to look at it naturally, faith is not black, faith is not white. It lives, it breathes, it dwells in this gray area, this supernatural space, right? So here's the deal. Did someone text me? Y'all know y'all can't text me while I'm talking. I don't know. Anyway, let me go back. Sorry. Here's the thing. Imagination and your true self, seeing things from the inside out. So where God took me was Ephesians 1 and 18. Having the eyes of your heart enlightened, that you may know what is the hope to which he has called you. Your imagination is not fantasy. All right. These are things that I had to break because I thought imagination. That's why I never did Marvel and all that stuff. So your imagination is not fantasy. It's the spiritual lens of your heart. Okay. So when your inner vision is clear, your outer direction becomes certain. What do I mean? It's Meal Prep Monday. Whew. For your mindset. We need to see what God sees. Okay? So your imagination, it's like the workshop of faith. All right? So you have thoughts. It paints a picture, and then these pictures and these thoughts paint pictures, and then these pictures become your reality. So what are you thinking about? I told you guys, the only place that we're battled is in our mind, our natural mind, right? Our conscious mind. Because you have a conscious mind, you have a subconscious mind. It's your conscious mind that you're battled in. But I told you, even though it's the battlefield, it's also your building field. So naturally, because remember, supernatural and natural. Naturally, your mind is the battlefield, but supernaturally, your mind is the building field. All right? So, what are you thinking about? What images can you see in your imagination that you can begin to speak a thing? You breathe life into it, and then it becomes a reality. Listen, the enemy always wants to cloud our imagination with fear. Y'all clock this, all right? This is the trick because it's a fixed fight and we always win. So you got to know your opponent, all right? He wants to cloud it. Cloud your imagination, not it, your imagination. Everything has a name. With fear, confusion, unworthiness. But God, Jehovah God, wants to fill it with vision, with identity, and with destiny. Oh, Lord. This is the thing. More than once, doctors has labeled me. Doctors had labeled me. This little thing tried to infest me with cancer. Cancer tried to label me. Cancer wanted me to take its identity. That's not who I am. Who do you say I am? Who told you that? And listen, I'm a survivor, but I am not a survivor like people look at survivors. I'm a survivor of the tactic of the enemy because I never claimed it. We need a truth reset. All right? Whose report shall you believe? Who told you that? Who told me I had cancer? God didn't tell me that. He told me by my stripes. By his stripes, I'm healed. Listen, we need a truth reset. When you imagine from your healed self, when you imagine from your true self instead of your hurt self, you invite heaven's reality to invade your mindset. You allow the building mindset to overtake. All right. Listen, your brain can't tell the difference between what's imagined and what's experienced. Okay? So that means visualizing truth, seeing yourself. See, you got to see yourself loved. You got to see yourself healed. You got to see yourself whole. That, that will activate the same brain pathways that actual healing uses. I told y'all about that, those neural paths, okay? We're not trying to stop the neural paths in our brain that already exist. We're redirecting them, all right? We don't have time to stop it. It's there, all right? Open doors, trauma, triggers. This journey has made these paths. You don't have to, you ain't got to fight with that path. You redirect it. You think of right now, I have Uzo. Y'all know he the newest addition. Uzo is a trip, y'all, right? But I'm be honest. I love the dog. I do. He got my heart, but you know, I can't give him all that because he's about to be one this week. I can't give him all that because he's still in training. So we over here in boot camp. You know, I came home, he hadn't seen me all weekend. He want to jump on me. Well, we're training him not to jump on. Me in Egypt, the only people like he feel like he can pump jumping on. So I can't give him that. But I see him. He's a German Shepherd. I already see him as the protector in this home. I see him as an obedient. I see him like the dogs that the police had. He a German Shepherd. So what I see naturally ain't what I see. Uzo's a beautiful albino, all-white, purebred German Shepherd. He gonna act like them dogs that are trained for the po-pos. He gonna be able to attack and find what I need him to find when I need him to find it. What do I see? All right? So naturally, every time he get on my nerve, the neural path, the path of thinking that started, Lord, I'm about to get rid of him. He got to go. I can't even fight that because the truth of the matter is they're real feelings. So you got to learn how to redirect your feelings. Okay? I'm redirecting it. I see him obedient. I see him protective. I see him loving the family. I see him sitting on the floor and my grandbabies are jumping all over him. I see it. Okay? And I believe it and I know it will be so that it is going to manifest and it's going to be how we live with them. I hope this is making sense. Listen, and I'm not pretending. I'm reprogramming. I'm transforming. Y'all ain't hearing me. All right. So how are we going to educate ourselves this week? We're going to renew our inner vision. Renewal starts in the imagination. So you have to learn how to educate your inner eye to see what God has already promised. Okay? What we gonna read about? Genesis 15:5. Look toward heaven. All right? This is when God trained Abraham's imagination before he fulfilled his promise. Y'all know where I'm stuck. This gonna be my anchor scripture till I lead this journey. Romans 12:2. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is my purpose in this journey. God has given me grace to just tap you on the shoulder to give you something to think about to shift your perspective. That's it. All right? So Romans 12:2, be transformed, by the renewing of your mind. Habakkuk. We doing a whole retreat on this. Habakkuk 2:2-3. We say this every year. Write the vision and make it plain. We have to learn how to do these things. All right? Be intentional to read these scriptures, meditate on them. Let your imagination run with it because that is your true self. All right? Spend time every day seeing yourself. walking in your call, walking in your image, walking in who you truly are. You got to see it. You take those 3 scriptures and you see yourself in it.
Nicole, can you give us those 3 scriptures again real quick?
Yes. Genesis 15:5, Romans 12:2, Habakkuk 2 through, actually, I'm going to say Habakkuk 2 through 4. Habakkuk 2 through 4. All right? You got to imagine peace instead of pressure. What did I tell you? Peace and joy hang out together. You need that peace that surpasses your natural understanding, and you need the joy of Jehovah God, because that is your strength, right? So you got to imagine peace instead of pressure and joy instead of judgment. Be clear. Imagine clarity instead of confusion. Everything is a spirit of peace over the spirit of pressure. Okay? Spirit of joy over judgment. Spirit of clarity, call them by name over confusion. Whew. How are we going to be accountable? Now, at this point in the game, I just know that the only ones around you are faith builders. So I want your accountability this week to be you guarding your gates. What are your gates? I told you your gates are your 5 natural senses. You have 5 natural senses. You got 5 supernatural senses. Guard your gates. All right? Who and what are you allowing in? Who's talking to you? What are you looking at? All these matter with your imagination. Your environment, what you see, conversations, all these things feed your vision. So what do I want you to do this week? I want you to minimize voices, places, people, places, and things, the nouns and pronouns. Minimize any of those that will limit your vision. You need to surround yourself with people who are going to challenge you and are going to take you higher. I don't need no Debbie Downer. I don't need you speaking no negativity. I ain't about to sit and lay with the devil. I ain't doing none of that. Nothing that can taint my vision. All right. Lifestyle. Live what you see. Faith becomes fruit when you act on what you've imagined with God. How are you known? You're known by the fruit that you bear. What is the lifestyle? Your fruit. Your lifestyle, it should reflect your vision. Your vision is what's inside of you. So your life should reflect what's inside of you. It should be balanced. It should be bold. It should be spirit-led, because that is who you are. Okay? So what do I want you to do? Continue to speak your daily affirmations, but this time, because we've been speaking our affirmations to us. Now I want you to speak daily affirmations over your imagination. See, these every week we should be building and we should be growing. Okay? We're doing the same thing. Why? Repetition is going to do what? It's going to create a habit in us. Our habit is going to create our character. Speak daily declarations over your imaginations. Remember, declarations are for you. Declarations are for you. It's what gives you the strength to walk out your purpose and your destiny. All right? I want you to make a vision space. If y'all saw my office past the clutter on the side, y'all can't see, although I've been cleaning it. On my door, I have barn doors. I have a flow. I have those sticky papers, those note papers on the wall, right? You got to do a vision space. I know we all electronical and now we do these digital vision boards and all that. That's cool. You know, have a vision, a digital one to carry, but have a vision space somewhere where you go in your house. If it's your prayer closet, we have prayer closet, but have something visible where you have literally written some stuff out and you can see. Okay? Why? Because we're guarding our senses, okay? We're feeding them. Have your journal, have a wall, corner where you write, a space, that space for you. So what am I saying? Meal prep Monday. What do I want you to do this week? I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions. Write them down. If you don't write them down, I'll have the replay. Y'all forgive me. I got caught up last week. I think I took a phone call. Someone called me after the call and I forgot to post. But I did post it this morning while I posted it. So when I get off the call today, I'll post this if y'all don't get these questions. Because this week, I want you to ask yourself, where have you allowed fear to limit your inner vision? That's number 1. Where have you allowed fear to limit your inner vision? Number 2, what picture of your true self is God asking you to hold in your heart today? Your heart, your subconscious mind, your heart, not this. We talking supernatural. All right? And number 3, how can you use imagination as a daily act of worship and creation? That's what I want y'all to do for this week. All right? Answer those questions for you. Know that your imagination comes from your true self. The things that you desire to do, it's because it's your true you. But we have to know how to be healthy, whole, and complete. Okay? We have to be able to know how to be healthy, whole, and complete. So, Meal Prep Monday. Continue to speak your declarations. Ask yourself, where have you allowed fear to limit your inner vision? What picture of your true self is God asking you to hold in your heart today? How can you use imagination as a daily act of worship and creation? All right? Stay focused, stay humble, stay positive. Be the best version of you unapologetically because no one else can do it. You cannot be cloned. You cannot be replaced. You are relevant. You are necessary. You are needed. Not just to your friends, your family, your loved ones, and your enemies. All right? But you're needed for this world. You're needed. Your name is great and it will be left in this earth. Your legacy will be the legacy that you leave will be because they're biting off of the fruit of your life and your labor. I don't have no kids. It ain't just through your kids. My legacy is going to be left through my children's children and their friends. How about that? Because my name is great and it'll be left in the earth. Can you see that for yourself? All right, I'm done. It's 10:29. So again, I am. I can't. Did someone just pop something on there? I can see. Did someone just? I normally I can't see who's on here. I usually can't see the messages, but I see something trying to pop up. So if you said something, unmute yourself because I don't know who's on here.
It was
Hey, Nicole.
me. I think somebody asked for the questions, so I just typed the questions in the chat.
That's wit. All right. All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you. It was me. I asked what the third question was. It's Nietzsche. Hey,
Hey,
Nicole.
Nitra. Hey, twin. We had
Hey.
listen. All right. So, does anyone have any questions? It's 10:30. I don't like to belabor the time, but if anyone does, if not, because I said a lot and there were a lot of questions. When I tell you I was wide open, man, my dreams have been beautiful. And that some of it's probably because I'm really tired, but I went to sleep in this space of imagination. I went to sleep really just seeing some things that are not as though they are. And when I tell you, it just kept, and I was all night rolling over, typing all night, just these scriptures coming. And then this morning, I had an opportunity to kind of meditate on them, pull them out, or whatever. But anyone have any questions? If not, I will have this up. I'll do it now. I ain't got nothing but time, and it's all good. Just remember, for anyone who's going through some stuff, because I had some people ask me, and thank y'all who've been reaching out to me. It ain't no sad story over here. Am I affected by the government shutdown? My day is, but I'm not. I told y'all I'm kingdom. I'm a king's kid first, all right? And like I say all the time, do I need income? Absolutely. But money comes from me. Listen, even in this, I hope this encouraged somebody. Even in what's going on in my personal, this is still 2025 is still the best financial year of my life. And can nobody make me see it any different. So at
Amen.
the end of this year, even with the government shutting down, if I don't go back, it's okay. Y'all, I've been telling y'all this. I told someone, I said, boy, I just got to be this. I got to be these mindset calls. All right. When the natural thing starts to look different, do I know what he said or do I not? And I'm still planning my husband's 50th. It's still going to be all it's supposed to be. I didn't even get a check, but to God be the glory. It's okay. It's okay. Went to a conference and served my pastor this weekend. It's okay. Had to fly from different states and they missed a beat. It's okay. Traveled with two of my beautiful sisters and they took care of me. It's okay. Y'all, we got to get out the box. All right? Tap into your imagination. Speak it. Breathe in it. Just like God had to breathe breath in this body. Breathe into your imagination that it walk out the reality of it naturally. I'm done, y'all. Listen, I am Nicole D. Jones, and I want you to continue to have a fantabulous rest of the day. Friday is James Lionel Jones's 50th. Wherever y'all are, give him a shout out. 50 years. That is a milestone, the year of Jubilee. Okay? Y'all have a fantabulous rest of the day. Smooches.